Hey, viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to some. Sorry, I balls
We're
that
looking.
up, didn't I, for a
That
film?
was more than madly interesting. That. Oh, what happened there? That was
I know,
extremely interesting. What happened to your vocal cords there?
I know, something went wrong, and it just, red dot. It's doing
That
it
was
again.
way. That was way
EXE
too
stopped
in.
working.
Oh God, it's getting too interesting. This. No, no, no. We need to tone it down. This is way
Yes.
too interesting. We need to tone it a bit down and just be a bit more mild.
Okay,
Ah,
I'll speak in a flat monotone then, Phil.
that's
So
it. Well,
that
no,
if
that's
I,
because that's not my. That's
no, it's
not
boring.
interesting, then, is it?
No, it's not.
Andrew,
Hmm.
I clipped a baby bunny's ear with my mower 2 years ago.
Well,
Oh,
screw
and
you.
the same bunny was spotted today. I know, how bad's that?
I know,
But the
how
same bunny was
terrible.
actually spotted today.
Ah,
Um, oh,
well,
that's. I wonder how that came into being. I wonder it must have. Maybe it's got. Maybe in the grass patches where it was, maybe scents, pheromones, maybe could have been
maybe,
emitted. Um,
perhaps. I mean,
but
do bunnies emit? Well, sense, yes.
Um,
Yeah,
there will be some
probably.
sense, yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
not pheromones, because pheromones is more insects and stuff, but
yeah.
some sense. But I can see, yeah, in the image, you can see in the first image, it looks like there's a bit of blood on the ear, on the
Yeah.
left ear there, and then it looks like in the second image, which will be 2 years later, the ear sort of little bent, isn't it?
Yeah, crumpled.
Yeah, a little bit crumpled.
Looks to me as though, yeah, on the left probably. I mean, this is 2 years ago. Then probably it's a younger bunny, and it looks like it's probably quite long grass. Hence, probably why
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
yeah. Yeah, that's that's very intriguing to see that. Now, it needs to be your pet now. There you
Indeed.
go, that's your pet.
You have adopted the bunny rabbit, ladies and
The bunny
gentlemen.
rabbit has been adopted.
Indeed. My child that was born last week has natural blonde highlights. Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, so it's like like the child has been to a hairdresser's. got the. That's interesting. It's interesting how. Well, yes, it is interesting. That's why the subreddit's called Mildly Interesting, Philip. Honestly, what the fuck is wrong with you, you stupid idiot? Anyway, of course, we all love a bit of self-deprecation. It's amazing how, when you're formed in the womb and everything, how the genes that make hair color, the genes that do that, how they come together to make it. It's a very interesting sort of biological function of how the genes come together to give hair color, how they come to give you eye color, things like that. Obviously, the majority of it's based off your parents.
I like how you phrased it. An interesting sort of biological function. I think you mean it's an interesting biological function.
An interesting full-on biological function,
There you
yes.
go, yeah.
Which affects all different colours. But so you get mostly, which is is it blue eye colour that's a recessive gene?
I'm pretty sure blue is
Yeah.
recessive. Like red hair is usually recessive as well.
Yeah, that's why. So,
Yeah.
so if you get a red-headed, blue-eyed person,
Very recessive genes. Very something special right there, ladies and gentlemen.
indeed. Ooh.
Indeed. Well, your baby is looking very Yas Queen and all that. Those
Yeah, it
little
is a bit,
highlights.
isn't it? Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a promotion, that one. Go on, over to you then, Phil.
The Empereur of Japan. I don't know why I'm speaking in French.
Yeah,
why
what's
I'm
that?
speaking in French. Maybe because the Paris Olympics are on, but there you go. Anyway, the Emperor of Japan drove past this person in Richmond.
Richmond.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, hello there.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Is this Richmond? Is it Virginia?
I assume
I
so.
think it's in Virginia. So if that what's the Emperor of Japan doing there?
State visit of some kind, I guess. I would imagine anyway.
I've just noticed in the wing mirror, those cars are going past each other very tightly.
Yeah, they are actually, aren't they?
Yeah. I know that's not the observation here, but that is very tight together. They are, but by me, unless that white one's a parked car.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, is it a parked vehicle? Even so, like the one on the left, maybe needs to give that one a bit more room.
I know. It looks like he's going to sort of smash his wing mirror off.
I know.
But it's interesting to see the Emperor of Japan. I wonder what he was doing there. Must have maybe have been on a state visit
Probably,
or
yeah.
something like that.
He's just goofing around, Phil.
He's going to go and see Donald Trump and tell him what a stupid fucking idiot he is. Although, talking about that, is it finally time? Is it finally time for America to have the first female
It could
president?
be.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't believe since the US was formed, they still haven't had a woman.
Female president.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Indeed.
1700s with George Washington, and still, it's just utterly
Washington.
bizarre.
Yeah. Well, it'll make history when it happens and all that. It'll be
Yeah, well, it certainly will.
fascinating to live through, indeed. Yeah, I'm trying to think the name of the current Japanese emperor. It's Naruhito, is it? I think. Sure, I'll have to Google that later. Because obviously prior to
it's
him,
like
it was... Sorry, go on.
No, it's the same sort of level as like a prime minister, isn't it?
Well, I mean, he's a monarch, so technically they have a prime minister in Japan who's technically below. Though technically, yeah, well, Japanese monarchy is constitutional like the one here in the UK, i.e. technically he's the figurehead, but realistically his powers are more ceremonial than actual...
Yeah, Naruhito,
Yeah.
you got it right.
Yeah, it is
According
Naruhito,
to, he acceded to the Chrysanthemum throne on the 1st of May 2019.
There you go, that's the one, Naruhito. Yeah, and his father was obviously Akihito, son of Hirohito. Yeah. Indeed.
They love their Hitos.
Hitos. Indeed. My wife and cat have been prescribed the same meds, Phil. What is this?
Right.
Let's have a look at these
what
here.
Sort of meds? Fluoxetine. Oh, it's fluoxetine.
Yeah, HCl.
What sort of... Why the same one? Also, what does it do?
Yeah.
It's... oh, hang on. Common brands. Prozac. Prozac? That's what you give to someone who's suffering from depression.
Oh, is it a depressed cat?
A depressed cat. Well, no, it's not on the cat, is it?
True,
Look where it says the common brands. It says on there.
I was just making a joke, don't you worry.
Patient, Atlas, I like, in brackets, cat.
Oh, yeah.
Cat.
Atlas the cat, ladies and gentlemen.
So here we go. So can he hold up the world?
A bit
of
mythology
Greek myth.
joke.
Oh, don't we just love Greek myth?
Oh, all these ancient Greek kids will love that, Phil.
Greek mythology, that's what we love.
Yeah,
it's interesting you've been prescribed the same, so maybe you must have the same issues going on.
Perhaps.
I
don't really know,
I love the name of the... is that the company for the cat? Chewy.
Chewy, yes.
Maybe the tablets are chewy.
Maybe I was going to say, I don't really know what fluoxetine is or what that does. There's a lot of basically medical chemical terms that mean absolutely nothing to me.
Well, some of them you do need to have some sort of medical experience to understand what they are.
Yes.
The next one we have is a local funeral house offers an $85 cardboard casket.
Oh, interesting. Looks like a shipment box, but I guess that's for people who maybe want to be a bit more environmentally friendly and don't really...
It's just a basic cardboard box. Yes, environmentally friendly. Maybe thinking of cremation.
Possibly, yeah.
Could be. But it does just look like a cardboard box that you get like an Amazon package in.
Yeah. Ship it to the grave. Sign for the box and body.
That's quite cheap, I think, for caskets, isn't it? Because caskets usually a hell of a lot more expensive than $85. So, I can see why that would be. That's intriguing.
Yeah. Some people, I suppose, just don't want anything fancy. They just want to be put in the ground and done and dusted and all that, which is up to them.
Because I suppose it does cause a lot of money issues for some people.
Yeah.
Because it can be very expensive.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, proper sort of coffins and things like that, I think sometimes they have to sort of like measure them out and sort of build them to order and all that, so they have to be very much tailored for the person. Which I imagine similarly is obviously with a box being made of cardboard, but obviously it'll be a cheaper material and therefore easier to manufacture, I would imagine. Yeah, you've got to think about that. Yeah. My girlfriend met a person at the bar with the inverse of her tattoo. Huh. Would you look at that?
Oh, yes, so it's like,
So hers is obviously dark and the other person's is nice and bright. Huh.
Yeah, and it's got that is, and it's almost the same sort of style of flower that's put on there.
I would imagine maybe these two have been to the same tattoo parlor and they probably have like a roster of things you can just choose.
Yeah. There are. I think there's some tattoo parlors where they give you some stuff that you can put on. Yeah. But I think there's some out there where you can actually choose what design you want. You can like draw it. You draw it yourself, and they have to see, but. They have to be good at. I suppose in a way, tattoo parlorists have to have a good sort of like skill in art. Yeah. So maybe you have to do GCSE art at school.
More than that, I would think. It's probably full on vocational courses, I would imagine.
In art class, yeah. Well, not for me. Not for me.
Not for me, no. But yeah.
No. I'm not a big fan of art, and I can't draw anyway. So, I can't draw at all. Just about can manage a stick figure. You know what I mean? That's what you can do. Just get there with a stick figure.
Well, Jackson Pollock it, Phil. Just get a paintbrush or something and just splatter all over the canvas, and then take it to some big art museum and they'll say.
Or just leave a pineapple there.
A pineapple.
Yeah, and then people will think it's art.
Duct tape a banana to a wall and then eat it.
Oh
the next
God,
day.
yeah, things like that. I don't get that. That's just.
Yeah, I don't really get
bizarre.
it too well either, to be honest.
Not me.
Not you.
But not me. But I was born with 4 fingers, so no middle finger.
Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise we had a real life Simpsons character.
I was about to say a Simpsons character, just 4 fingers on each hand, or rather 3 fingers on the thumb.
Yeah, this is like sort of the inverse of the one where you have many fingers, polydacty.
Yeah.
I don't know what the opposite of that is called.
No, I don't either.
Mono would be 1.
Yeah.
But that's interesting to have only 4 fingers there.
Yeah.
1, 2. Hang on. You mean you've only got 3 fingers and 1 thumb?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Sorry, but technically a thumb is not a finger.
It is a digit, but not a finger. There's a distinction.
But still, that's the main question is: does this person have any issues with gripping things and grabbing things? I don't think so, because the middle finger. Oh, you know what you can't do? You can't swear at someone.
No, you can't. You have to do it with alternate fingers, Phil.
Well, the V sign that we do when you put your fingers backwards, that's a swear. Apparently, that's only a swear in the UK. You know, where you stick your 2 fingers up at someone. Yeah. It's only a swear in the UK. The opposite of the peace sign.
Yes, the story I think is that it comes from the medieval era when English archers who would use those fingers for shooting at French cavalry and things would use it as an insult. Yes. Something like that. I'm sure I've heard that before.
Yeah, I think I have as well.
Yeah, that's a fascinating one indeed. Well, you're ideally set up for a Simpsons character cosplay, to put it that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can think about that, can't you?
Yeah. The monthly dosage of medication necessary for my survival. Ooh. That's a lot of medications, that is.
Oh dear, yeah. It's you're turning into a bit of a pharmacy.
I know. It's Pangrol, Anozilad, Zitracin.
God, but why do you need so much stuff, so much medication?
Serious condition, maybe, that this OP has.
Yeah, there are a lot of. So apparently, in the comments, some of this medication is for cystic fibrosis. But there's also further in the comments. There's someone who says who's a physician. Cystic fibrosis was not too long ago a death sentence. I remember that. Yes, back in the past, age 20. Okay. So a lot of this medicine is for cystic fibrosis.
I see.
Which I believe is a disease of the liver.
I can't remember cystic fibrosis. I feel like
I think it's where your liver goes into it basically looks like corrupt and everything. You don't search for any images of it. It doesn't look nice. What happens to the liver? But it's one of the things you can get it from is drinking too much alcohol.
Okay.
Because it's like a form of liver poisoning. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. If there are any like doctors or physicians who are in the comments who are, then let us know the ins and outs of cystic fibrosis. But I do know it's related to the liver, and it is a form of liver disease.
I don't know too much about it myself. I remember just learning about it in school, but obviously that was many, many years ago now, so my memory's not working too well in terms of what it was all about.
I'm just so thankful that we live in an age where you can get this, because in the past, oh dear, you were basically up shit creek without a paddle. Yeah. If you had any sort of this, and then back in the medieval era, the Middle Ages, oh my God, when the remedies that they thought would that fix you. Oh no, in order to fix your issue, you need to drink a litre of vinegar. What? How's that going to help me?
Strange things.
Let's put these leeches all over your skin, because that will suck the poisonous blood out of you. Yeah. Oh God. Well, I mean, there's nothing they could do. They didn't have the knowledge to give things to help. So this is the doctors and physicians at the time had to think of ways that they could do, and they were And
rubbish, weren't they?
back in the 1970s, 1980s, when everyone thought that smoking was good for you.
As they did and all that. All right, should we do a couple more here, then go to our
Yeah,
next?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So we're going to do my movie theatre's a sign here for end credits.
Ooh. Is there an end credit scene? Yes. Okay, and no.
Ah. Okay, so
that's pretty good.
So that's really useful. So you can stay till the end.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you stay to the end and nothing happens. You're like, oh, I've just gone for all the bloody credits here for nothing. But now when you can see, yes, there is some at the end. Oh, well, I can stay then.
Yeah. Kind of wish video games would do that sometimes, actually.
Oh, that would be perfect, wouldn't it? Video games. They should do that for video games and for more movies like this.
Indeed.
Definitely. More films. Like the end of when it gets to the end of the video game, it says there will be a scene after this. So if you just hold on, there'll be a scene, or there won't be a scene at the end of this. So you can watch these credits if you want, or just turn off now.
Or even better, if on the credits screen, because a lot of them have, obviously, they come up with a tooltip that says you can press this button to skip. If it maybe in the tooltip said something like press to skip to ending cutscene.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Yeah, because sometimes when you skip it skips everything.
Indeed.
And just goes back to the main menu, and you're like, oh right.
Well,
and then you assume, no, well, that you don't know. Then you assume, right, well, that's it, game over. Let's turn it off.
Indeed.
And then you go and look on other people playing it, just to see how they reacted, and then you see there was an end credit scene. You're like, oh, well, I missed that.
Balls.
Yeah.
But that is a useful thing to do. I feel like more cinemas and things should definitely do that.
Right, one more of the interesting, and then it'll be infuriating time.
Okay. I have a tube with my brain fluid in it.
Oh goodness me. Oh goodness me. So is that water underneath, and then that little bit that's floating is the brain fluid, or is it all brain fluid?
I don't know actually. Very peculiar, isn't it? I wonder what the story behind this is. I assume it must have been extracted earlier in life,
or a surgery reasons. Or something. Yeah. It's the brain, for all its amazingness, it's very, very delicate.
Yeah.
That's why it has to be full on protected. It's got a fluid to keep it, but then it's obviously got the skull. Because if the brain gets obviously it can cause there's bits, even if tiny bits of the brain get damaged, it could cause you to go have serious mental issues. That's the problem. That's how delicate the brain is, and that's why to work in brain surgery. That's
what
why
you
there's
talk about, Phil. Me hitting Pet in football with not done good.
What happened? Oh no, it's like reference here, a bit of a literary reference. It is, I believe, Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Oh yeah.
Also Max Haas from Wolfenstein.
Lenny from Of Mice and Men, I think, wasn't so much like a brain damage thing. I think he was just meant to be sort of autistic or. Possibly,
I think he did have a few mental issues.
He had mental health issues, but I've always thought he was meant to be sort of just. Childlike. So maybe
well, so was Max Haas, but then you could see his head was caved in.
Yeah.
So.
Indeed. Yeah. Gosh, you're getting me, Phil, to dredge up my knowledge of GCSE English literature there from when we read Of Mice and Men, which I've not had to think about in years.
It was only ever that. Yeah, we only ever did Of Mice and Men. I know people did The Grapes of Wrath, and people did To Kill a Mockingbird, but yeah. In our schools around in our region, it was mostly Of Mice and Men.
Yeah, bits of Shakespeare as well sometimes.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'll tell you what, John Steinbeck. I bet he's loving it. The fact that everyone's reading his books, people are really appreciating what I'm doing here.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, that's
what. For a while. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, shall we head on over to our next Reddit then, Phil?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, jump cut, everybody. And we're back in, aren't we, Phil, with mildly infuriating.
We've been interested. We've been mildly interested. Now it's time to be annoyed. But not super annoyed. No. Just a little bit annoyed.
Just mildly annoyed, Phil. That's
I started off, Andrew, because I started the interesting one off.
Okay. I brought muffins to work because of my birthday. 5 minutes later, they told me I'm fired because of budget cuts. Wow.
I'm going to say that's probably a little bit more than mildly infuriating.
Yeah. Still let them keep the muffins, though. Wow.
Dear.
Should have taken those muffins back. You should have, because they don't deserve them after that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, yeah. Well, exactly. Well, it's not going to be his co-worker's fault, is it? I like it. It must be in. Is this person in Germany?
Germany or Austria or German-speaking Switzerland?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Einfach nehmen.
Einfach nehmen.
Yeah, take them. Although literally, that's easily take them, because Einfach is German for easy.
Yeah.
Nehmen is to take. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate.
It is. Well,
We've got some nice chocolate muffins, and
I hope your co-workers appreciate that you did bring those in, and that they express their sympathies for you on that day.
Well, saying there's budget cuts as well means obviously the business is not doing too well either.
Yeah. Indeed.
They are obviously not making the money that they thought they were making.
Not making the dough.
Sometimes, though, I know this is putting light of the situation, but when you get a good chocolate muffin, especially if there's nice choc chips in it.
Oh yes.
Or there's ones that the supermarkets do, where you get it's the bigger style muffins, not these mini muffins, but bigger style ones, and the inside is gooey chocolate as well.
Yes.
Oh my god! Wow, that's a bit of wowness. That
you love getting gooey,
really.
Don't you, Phil?
Oh, a bit of gooey chocolate.
You love a gooey-un.
A bit of gooey chocolate. My favourite types of chocolate, I must say, dark and orange.
Okay,
they're my favourite type. I like it. I like a bit darker. I like most all chocolates. The only one that out of all the chocolates I can't eat too much, I said this before, is mint. I don't not like mint chocolate. I do like mint chocolate, but I just don't want too much of it, because I go, it's getting toothpaste now. It's turning into toothpaste, this.
I'm a bit like you, but instead of mint, it's dark chocolate. I like it, but I can only have it in small amounts.
Yeah, for some people it's really rich. Some people it can be rich, but no, I can have a lot of dark chocolate. It doesn't really affect me, but yeah. Okay.
The dark chocolate, yes.
So this person's boyfriend bought me a word search book that only has one word in 200 pages.
What? Okay, that,
Yeah, okay, there's a couple of pictures. Oh my god. So hang on, so the first picture, I don't know what page it is, but the second picture is page 84 and 85. And then the picture after that is 128,640 letters, one word, can you find it?
Okay, so it's meant to be. It's just one word. Yeah.
It seems to be like it's a bit of a troll word search book.
Yeah.
Or maybe, your boyfriend got it because he knew he was trying to troll you.
I see the word oof.
Oof. I see foof. I see fooks.
I see fluff and of.
I think that's a very trolly one. That one.
It is, yeah. I feel like this is one of those kind of gifts that you get for people just for a laugh. By the looks of it.
Actually, this what? Oh my god, this 100%, a billion % fits mildly infuriating, because it'll be like that one you're thinking, but it doesn't get you. It doesn't get you too much.
No.
Yeah.
Indeed.
This one fits it more than anything I've ever seen. I think in mildly infuriating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Price of my Burger King meal got more expensive as I was checking out.
What do you mean?
Oh, did they update the prices as you were doing it?
Oh, some dynamic pricing in place. Wow. So apparently, it appears to have some dynamic pricing. They also wanted an additional $3 to add bacon to a burger, yet adding bacon and cheese was half the price.
Jeez. Damn,
Wow.
son. Well, I think they need to look at their pricing, maybe.
Yeah. I like how look at there's a little asterisk. Oh yeah, there's a little asterisk. Pricing can change for a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we fucking want to change it.
Everyone avoid the Burger King on what I'm assuming is the New Jersey Turnpike.
Yeah, because they've got dynamic pricing in place. But if bacon and cheese is half that price, then just do it that way.
Might as well do it that way.
Yeah.
Unless
It's annoying
unless you're lactose intolerant and can't eat cheese, in which case you're screwed.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dearie me.
That's very, very not good.
Not good at all.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, I just saw that thing there, Pools in Steam. I was like, oh, Pools, I played that on my channel. Then I realised it was a promotion. Yes, good game, Pools. Just saying, if you love your liminal space stuff. Sorry, I'm making this into a promotion for Pools at this stage. Good game.
Goes.
Yes.
Promotion. Pools. A video now. So when someone pranks your man on your big day, wedding, I assume.
All right, hold on. Let me just maximise this. Let's see if there's any sound to it as well. So, yeah, there's a bit of sound. Oh, someone straight. Oh, she got angry.
Ooh, she had a bit of a fit there, didn't she?
Yeah.
Because he sprayed him, and she didn't like that. Wow.
Yes.
She was like, "I'm not having that. I will protect you, my man." Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean,
have you seen how fancy the chandeliers are here?
I know. Quite something,
God,
aren't they?
I know, these chandeliers are really fancy. My God, this looks oh, how expensive was this? Jesus.
I know.
This looks really expensive.
It does.
Wow.
But yeah,
That is stunning.
I think I understand why the bride was a bit angry there, because it looked like the groom was being sort of sprayed with something that potentially would mess up his suit a bit. It looked a bit like. So and I imagine suits for weddings probably are not cheap.
No.
So
Well, look at this. No, I don't think they've gone cheap at all with anything.
No, they haven't.
These chandeliers. Oh my God, they look like they're made out of like pan flutes. Now look at that. Well, that is. Wow.
Top comment is her face is gold. I would hire her to give that look to anyone who
I know.
irritated me.
That was an utter death stare.
Yeah.
100%.
Weddings in China are something else. They go all out and make it a traditional Western-inspired celebration, but you still get some people who don't quite understand the gravity of the moment.
Yeah. They can have big weddings there. Yeah.
I'll never forget my sister-in-law's wedding. She's reading her vows and crying while everyone in the room is just talking, yelling, and joking with each other. She took it really well, but her immediate family were unhappy.
Well, I suppose there's sort of appeal to tradition, though, isn't there?
But the thing is, like that particular comment actually there, if you're at a wedding and someone's reading their vows and everyone is just talking over them, that's really
is rude.
Yeah, because that's their moment, of their vows. You should all be listening to that.
No, that I've got to agree. That is quite rude.
That is, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Was it you or me to go next? I just got so hung up then on wedding etiquette that I've completely forgotten. It was you. Yeah, definitely. My apartment management tried to access my place without proper notice. I always chain my door. Well, good you did, because they shouldn't do that.
Oh God, there's there's. God, you can see the door. There's a crack.
Yeah.
A massive crack behind it.
Yeah, I feel like landlords who sort of try to do unannounced inspections are, you shouldn't really stand for that, because at the end of the day, I remember, for example, when I was in rented accommodation, the landlord would always give plenty of advance notice when they want to visit.
So you had a good one, did you?
Yeah, I had a good one.
Why? What was the reason he wanted to visit?
Yeah.
Because
I know sometimes, in my case, usually it was just, doing like routine inspections of the property to make sure you're not trashing the place and things like that.
Yeah, actually, we had that, funnily enough. Well, I haven't ever had rented, but when I was in university, they'd come and have a look around at the accommodation.
Yeah, to make sure you're not vandalising the place.
Sometimes they'd come in really early in the morning when we'd still be in bed, and all of a sudden it'd be like, housekeeping. I'm like, what? And then they'd open the door and I'd still be in bed. He's like, it's all right, you stay in bed, I'm just having a look around. Okay. Honestly, it would. I was still in bed because this was before I get up super early like I do now, because in university I didn't get up super, because now obviously I get up at like 6 a.m, 7 a.m. on work days, 5 a.m. sometimes. But then it was just I was sleeping till then, and I think he came at about 8 a.m. or something, and I didn't have any lectures on or anything, and he was like, yeah, just went housekeeping, then just opened the door, and I was like, oh my God, I was like, yeah, it's all right, just stay in bed, mate, just stay in bed. Okay.
Oh dearie me, yeah. But you sometimes hear horror stories of like rented accommodation where landlords just like show up unannounced. It's at the most inopportune moment. You think, could you not have told me you were coming, please?
Yeah, please. We need to know. Yeah. What if I was naked?
Indeed.
Oh, I'd have loved that. He said.
Wow. I beg your pardon, indeed. Oh dearie me, yeah, that's infuriating. Over to you, Phil.
I'm changing the doorknobs. The previous owner put a fake spider inside the keyhole, which nearly gave me a heart attack.
Wow. Oof.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, I can imagine that would give you a bit of a heart attack, especially if you're an arachnophobe and all that.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, if you're pure arachnophobe, that would be really bad.
Yeah. You'd be sort of looking at it thinking, help.
I wonder if the previous owner did that as a prank on their family.
Possibly, yeah.
And accidentally forgot about it and left it in there, or maybe he just thought just before he left, I'm going to do this.
I suppose you always get that one trolling person who feels the need to do that.
What made you want to take that off? Oh, maybe you could just see some of it through the little hole there. You could see some sort of spider leg.
Yeah, I was going to say that, or maybe they're just having problems with the keyhole. Because
no wonder,
because in there, it would
probably plastic spiders covering it.
Yeah, would mess with it and make it not work properly. So
yeah,
indeed, that's probably the ultimate prank that forces them to actually have to remove it, so then they get jump scared by it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Indeed. Dearie me. Anyone else tired of being advertised to 24/7?
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, this is a video. Hold on, there's a bit of sound. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're on holiday trying to get that nice ocean view, then that's just
God.
there.
Yeah, I've seen things like this where there's like boats and things that go across when you're on holiday that have these like advertising screens.
Yeah.
And you're just like, why? We've got a new great deal for you. A new great deal. Buy these watches. You buy 5 and you get 1 free. No thanks. But if you buy 5, we can give you 1 free. No thanks.
No.
Why not? We're giving you this offer. Yeah. They're just but they're trying to find new and innovative ways, aren't they, to advertise now? I don't want to be, I don't want something while I'm enjoying my holiday.
Yeah, while you're relaxing on a beach.
Do you honestly think I'm going to be buying your products?
No. Indeed, it's just annoying, isn't it? It's like you're there to relax, you don't want to think about anything, and then that's just floating across in front of your view, spoiling it a bit. So, well, some people will go and do all sorts of things.
Go and do the extra mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shame on that one.
I'm guessing that's somewhere in the States, given that the boat had a American flag on it.
Yeah.
Wonder whereabouts it is exactly.
It looks like it's. Yeah, it looks like it's. I mean, the house style makes it Los Angeles, but
possibly. I mean, you can't really see much of them, but
no.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe like Pacific Coast. I don't know, so Western Seaboard somewhere. But yeah, maybe that could very well be sort of down towards LA, California, that kind of region. Who knows?
That kind of region, yeah. Oh dear! No Stop advertising! Stop it! There's no need.
Yeah. Over to you.
My dad got one of the scam stickers. Scam stickers.
So this going to get you this Luna. It blocks the radiation, so now you can upgrade to 15 or 16. What?
It's okay. So what he's been given is like some sort of sticker attached to the back of the phone.
Okay.
That's been given to him to block radiation that comes off your phone. Because of course your phone gives you lots of radiation. It's going to mutate your cells and give you cancer.
So it's basically going back to that old silly conspiracity theory from like the early 2000s that phones melt your brain and things like that.
And give off lots of radiation.
No, they don't.
No.
Ugh, God.
Are people not aware that in the world there is background radiation in all, but it's obviously so minuscule that it doesn't affect you. But there is background radiation.
Indeed.
If you go to Chernobyl, there's lots of background radiation there.
Lots of it, yeah.
There's
positively glowing.
almost too much of it, I would say. Yes, you might. Hey, why don't you go in then? See if you turn out to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Who knows? It may happen.
Though, like that someone can get away with selling this kind of product. You'd think that I don't know, like some sort of trading standards or body like that will be all over it, given that technically it's basically a scam product in essence. But
this this person's dad may have been quite elderly.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the elderly can get fooled by things like this.
They can, yeah.
Which is really unfortunate, and this is where the scammers prey on them.
Indeed.
Especially the famous, obviously, scam calls and everything like that.
Yeah.
When they think that their system has been hacked. Yeah, it's been hacked. But they should do it to the people. But I don't have a computer. So what are they going to do then? Yeah.
No. Your computer has a problem. Oh, really? I didn't even know I had one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Have you died recently? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good one when someone phones you up saying, I'm here to contact you about that accident you had. And it's like, oh, really? What accident was that then?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, it was so debilitating. Oh, I'm in a wheelchair here. Oh, my legs are so sore.
Right.
We'll do a couple more, shall we?
Okay, a couple more. My co-worker's shift ended, so I took over one of their tables. Customer did not like this and left a negative tip. Well, you can leave negative tips. Services want not good. Waitress changed without notifying. They're not supposed to. Okay, some entitled customer here by the looks of it, Phil.
You can't fucking spell or do grammar.
Yeah.
So there you go. And what's what? wrong with having a different waitress?
Yeah.
Just because at least you're getting served by someone.
Yeah.
I don't go into a bloody restaurant and with a waiter or a waitress comes to take our order and disappear, and a different waitress comes with our food. What do you think I'm going to do? No, I'm not accepting this spaghetti bolognese you've given me. No, you must bring it to me through the hands of the other waitress.
Yeah.
I will only accept it from them.
God, some people are just very entitled and all that, and just come out with some silly nonsense and all that. Like, it doesn't affect you in any way.
That's a Reddit we need to do in the future. r/entitled people and r/entitled parents.
Oof,
yeah, those will be an interesting one to have a go at.
And infuriating, probably. Yeah.
Even on this though, I don't understand the tipping culture in America. You basically have to be tipped because they don't get paid fair wages.
Yeah, I just think it's so silly. It's ridiculous. Like, they have to make so much in tips in order to really sort of, get a decent wage. I just think you're entirely basically dependent on the goodwill and the willingness of your customers. And it's like, just pay your fucking staff a fair wage. Come on now.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Because it happens everywhere. Have you had America? Have you had a look at Europe? Hello.
Yeah.
I believe in some countries, obviously in Europe, they're fine with you not tipping, and I think it's Japan where they actually find it rude that if you tip, because they believe that if you tip, then you've basically said, you haven't done as good as we thought you would, so we'll have to give you a little bit of extra money because
you
didn't do. So I think it's Japan. It's Japan or China. I know, in some parts of Europe, for example, like waiting on staff is like a full-on career choice that people make. Because it's funny because obviously there's different sort of cultural attitudes between like certain European countries and then say like us in the UK and the US, where waiting on is sort of like just a job you do as like a part-time thing when you're a student or something. But then you go to like France, for example, and waiters are seen as people with established reputations and career pipelines, things like that. So it's always kind of interesting, the sort of the cultural differences in that regard. There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I think that'll do us for this Reddit episode, won't it, Phil?
That should. I think we've done a good chunk there. We've been interested and infuriated at the same time with those sort of ones. So it's always interesting to see things on Reddit because there's God, the amount of topics, that you could get is just unreal.
Indeed. Well, we'll wrap up there then, folks. So, as usual, social media links are down below, along with the links to my propagandist channel. If you have enjoyed, a like's always appreciated. But on that, there's the two of us signing off now. It's goodbye from me.
Hello. Oh no, it's not hello. It's I'm saying goodbye as well. Yes, goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Oh. Wow. Testing out the dummy. Wow. What's he called? Detective Turret? Wow. We've got defective turrets. Maybe I tried. Wow. Defective turret, that's what it says. I don't know why I said detective bullseye. Can I go through there? You didn't hit anything, defective turret. Wow.